Okay, this is page 9 and 10 of the sets and probability problem set. Use the Venn diagram to answer these questions. How many students study biology only? That means biology, not chemistry. So biology is B, C is chemistry. Biology only, that would be, but not chemistry. So we can't include the 7 people that study chemistry, only the 6 people. So the answer would be 6. Okay. Next one. How many students study exactly one science, biology or chemistry, but not both? So that would be these guys, not both. So we can't count the 7. So that would be 6 plus 8, which is 14. How many students study at least one science, that is biology or chemistry or both? Okay, so that would be the same thing, but you would include the both people, which would be 7. So that would be 14 plus 7, which would be 21. How many students study one science, that is biology or chemistry or both? How many students study one science, biology or chemistry or both? So I guess that would be the same as number 3, so we could just put 21 for that too. How many students do not study biology? Okay. We got to keep in mind here that there are these 5 students here, so we always have to count them. How many students do not study biology? Okay, so that would be anything outside of the set B. So that would be 8 and 5. 8 and 5. 8 plus 5 equals 13. How many students do not study chemistry? So that would be anybody outside this ring. Okay, so that would be 6 plus 5 equals 11. How many chemists study biology? Okay, chemists who also study biology. That would be just these 7. How many biologists do not study chemistry? Biologists who do not study chemistry. That would be just these 6. How many science students do not study both biology and chemistry? That would be how many science students do not study both biology and chemistry? Remember, I guess, the biology and chemistry students are the only science students. These 5 out here, they are not science students. So the ones that don't study both biology and chemistry would be the 6 and the 8 here. Okay? Because the ones in the middle, 7, they study both. So that would be 6 plus 8 equals 14. Okay? Moving on. There are 25 students in a class. 17 that study French, 12 study Malay, and 10 study both. So we're going to draw a Venn diagram to illustrate this. Okay, so we have French and Malay. So let's see. 17 study French. So the number of people that study French is 17. The number of people who study Malay is 12. And 10 study both. Okay, so there's 10 here, there's X here, and there's Y here. We know that X plus 10 plus Y is equal to 25. We also know that X plus 10 is equal to 17. And we also know that Y plus 10 is equal to 12. Do you get that? Because we know that 10 plus Y is 12, because that's how many people do Malay. And we know that X plus 10 is equal to French, or X plus 10 is equal to 17, because that's how many people study French. So we have 3 equations and 2 unknowns. We should be able to figure this out. So let's take x minus 10 for both sides. So we'll get x equals 7. Okay, and then for this one, minus 10 from both sides, we get y equals 2. So we already know that y is 2 and x is 7. Okay? Alright, so how many people study French only? That would be 7, right? How many people study Malay or French or both? That would be 7 plus 10 plus 2. Oh, you know what I did? I said that x plus 10 plus y equals 25, but that's not true, is it? X plus 10 plus y plus z, the people outside, also study or are equal 25 because not everyone takes a language, okay? So study Malay or French or both would be 7 plus 10 plus 2, which would be 19. Study neither subject, so that would be Z. So we know that this is 7, we know that Y is 2, so Z is equal to, it would be equal to 6. Okay, so study neither subject is 6. Do not study both subjects. So do not study both subjects, so that would mean they don't study both, but they could study one or the other, so that would be 7 plus 2. It could also be the people outside, so it would be 6, so that would be 15. Okay? Okay, in a class, 20 people take geography, 17 take history. So let's see, geography and history. So, let's see, geography, history. 10 take both subjects, so 10 in the middle. One person takes neither subject, so that's 10 one outside. So let's see, 17 take history, so that would 17 would be 10 plus y. 10 take both subjects, we already got that. One person takes neither subject. How many take geography? 20. Geography would be x plus 10. Okay, so let's solve these. So like minus 10 from both sides here, and we get 7 equals y. Minus 10 from both sides here, and we get 10 equals x. X equals 10. So now let's write these in. This is 10. This is 7. Now let's see if we can answer the questions. How many people are in the class? 10 plus 7 plus 10, 27, 28. How many people do not study history? That would be everybody except for these 10 and these 7. So that would be 28 minus 17, which would be 11. How many people study geography but not history? So geography, there's normally 20 people, but 10 of them study history also. Study geography, I study geography but not history, so that would be 10. And then study geography or history but not both, so that would be these 10 and these 7, because you wouldn't count the 10 in the middle. Number 3, of the 32 students in a class, let's see, there's 32 total in the class. 18 play violin, 16 play piano, and 7 play neither. Okay, so if 7 play neither, that means the people who play violin and piano would be x plus y plus z equals 32 minus 7. 32 minus 7 is 25. Okay, so x plus y plus z is equal to 25. What other information do we have? We know that 18 play the violin, so that would be x plus z equals 18. And finally, we know that let's see, 16 play the piano. So that would be y plus z equals b. Okay, and now we could put this in the calculator, and the calculator can solve this. Okay, because we have a system of equations here. The number who play the piano is 16, so this is 16. Okay, so we could put these three equations in the calculator using poly-SMLT, and then we could just get the solutions. We don't need to solve the system of equations. We'll go to simultaneous equation solver. We'll do three equations, and three unknowns. Three equations, three unknowns. Okay, and then we'll say next. And then we're going to fill in the matrix. So if we look at this matrix, I'm going to write in blue the coefficients, because some of the coefficients aren't there because they're 1. Okay, 0, 1, 1. So we just need to write those in. So the first row is going to be 1. And then the next one's going to be 1. Next one's going to be 0. So 1, 1, 0. And next one's going to be 1, 0, 1. 0, 1. And the next one's going to be 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, and 1. And the next one is going to be 25, 18, 16. 25, 18, 16. And then we solve. So the first variable, which is x, is going to be 9. And the second variable, which is y, is going to be 7. And the third variable, which is z, is going to be 9. So we can fill these in. This 9 in the middle, 9 here, and 7 here. Okay? So now let's see if we can answer the question. Find the number of students who play the violin but not the piano. So violin but not the piano would be 9. How many people do not play the violin? That would be basically 7 plus 7. That would be 14. How many people play the piano but not the violin? That would be these guys here, right? 7. How many people play the piano or the violin but not both? So that would be 7 plus 9 is 16. Number 4. There are 30 students in a math class. 20 of the students have studied probability, 14 have studied set theory, and 2 have studied neither. Okay, so we're going to have probability and set theory, and then 2 who studied neither. 30 total students. So that means that we're going to have x, y, and z. X plus y plus z equals, plus 2 equals 30, so equals 28, right? 14 have studied set theory, so z plus y, or y plus z, is equal to the number who studied set theory, 14. 2 people have studied neither. 20 have studied probability, so x plus z equals 20. So now, again, we have a system of equations that we could do on the calculator. Okay? And now let's write what the coefficients are. 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0. And 1, 1, 1. Because when you have the variable without a coefficient, the coefficient is actually 1, because when you multiply it by 1, nothing happens. When you don't have the variable at all, like here, then actually the coefficient is 0. So now we're just going to put these in. So it's 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, and 1, 1, 0. We need to change this one here, 1, 1, 0. Okay, and then on the constants we'll do 28, 20, 14, right? Then press solve. So x is equal to 14. Y is equal to, 8. And z is equal to 6. 14, 8, and 6. So if we write these here, it's 14, 8, and 6. Does that work out? So if we add these up, we get 28 plus 2 is 30. That's good. 14 plus 6 for probability, that works out to be 20. 6 plus 8, set theory, that works out to be 14. So those are right. Find the number of students who have studied both topics. So that would just be these 6, right? Have studied exactly one of the subjects. So exactly one would be 14 plus 8. Have studied set theory but not probability. So have studied set theory but not probability would just be these 8 because the 6 in the middle have studied both. Okay? Last one. There are 25 girls in a PE camp. 13 have taken aerobics before. 17 have taken gymnastics. One girl has done neither. So we have aerobics and we have gymnastics. 25 total. 13 have taken aerobics before. So aerobics, we have x plus z equals 13. And then for gymnastics, we have y plus z equals 17. And then we have one girl has done neither before that, so that's out here. Find the number of girls who have taken both activities. Oh, and then so now we can make one more equation, which would be x plus y plus z plus 1 equals 25, right? Because this plus this plus this plus 1, 25. So x plus y plus z equals, subtract 1 from both sides, you get 24. And then, so I'm going to write it here because I ran the space there. X plus z equals 13. Y plus z equals 17. Okay, so now I'm going to write my coefficients in there. 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. Now I'm going to type it in my PolySMLT. Still a 3 by 3. 110, 101, 111. Hey, those are all right because, let's see, 24, 13, 17. So 24, 13, 17. 24, 13, 17. Solve. That work? Oops. 24, 13, and then I'm going to type 17 here. Okay. Make sure you type it in and move off it so that it registers, and then you do solve. So we get x equals 7, y equals 11, and z equals 6. So let's see if we can answer the, well, we're going to write these in. So x equals 7, y equals 11, and z equals 6. Now, how many people have taken both activities? That would be 7 plus 6 plus 11, which would be 20. Oh no, that would have taken both activities would just be 6 in the middle. Have taken gymnastics but not aerobics, that would be these 11. Have taken at least one of the activities would be 7 plus 6 plus 11, which would be 24. And that's it.